Hi friends. So you needed to read the text or listen to the text if you decide to go to the moon before doing this activity, because we are comparing and contrasting the book, If You Decide to Go to the Moon, to Let's Go to the Moon. So we are comparing and contrasting. We know that we're going to be using a Venn diagram to compare and contrast these two. Let's just take a quick look at what are some things that are similar that we can compare and say, hey, these parts of the text are the same. And what are some things that are different? Let's look at things that are the same. So in my text, the very first thing in Let's Go to the Moon is that they blast off. In the book, If You Decide to Go to the Moon, oh, hey, they blasted off. That's really similar. So we can compare these two things. What are some other things that are similar in these two texts? Hold on. But there's lots of things that are different too, right? Well, let's think of text features. Is this book here fiction or nonfiction? Yeah, this one has lots of facts in it, but it's not a nonfiction text. Even though it has a lot of facts, it's a story, and it tells us about going to the moon. But it's written in fictional form because it tells a story, and it's not as if you are actually at the moon, which would make it nonfiction, right? But it tells as if a little kid was going to the moon. And while it's similar to the events, there's lots of things that are different because it is fiction. So as you go through and listen to this story, think about how the fact that it's fiction makes it very different from this text, which is nonfiction. There's lots of points that you can point out from the differences just because they're fiction and nonfiction. So I want you to go and use the Venn diagram on the next slide to be able to tell me the similarities and differences of these two texts.